it's Walt. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. So today I'll be talking about side hustles that you can do in Tanzania, or like just business ideas, especially if you have no experience, if you're a university student, or you're just looking for ways to gain some extra income. Okay, so I'll go straight into it. So way number one that you could use to make money if you're a university student, or you're just looking for ways to get like an extra income or anything, is reselling items. And a good place to source items is Alibaba. So Alibaba is a China-based manufacturer's website. So on the website, they have every item you can think of, from accessories to beauty to furniture to gardening items, pets items. They have everything. So you could just look at your market and see what you can sell, and then you outsource that from Alibaba, and then see the prices there, see the prices here, and see if you could make a margin. I myself have tried that, and when I was in university, I used to outsource items from Alibaba and then I'll sell them here. So I used to do like fitness equipments. So I would order some of them from Alibaba, and then I would make a good margin because the price difference is real. Like if you look at the price that the manufacturer is giving you, especially if you can afford to like get them in a big chunk, not like huge amounts, but just like 20-50 pieces, you're getting like a huge discount on that. And if you can increase on the order, the discount even goes lower and lower. So it's a good deal. Tip number two, I would say, is to maximize on your skills. I know there's some people that can do hair and all that, like crochet. Crocheting is very easy these days. You could see if you can make wigs or anything, especially if you're living at campus. I think this point could really work for you, and you have the skill. You could easily make money by doing this, but just like maximizing on your skills. So if you can do hair, if you can do like makeup, or you want to teach people how to crochet and all those things, just look for what you could maximize on and dig on that as well. Tip number three is sourcing items for people. So this is not the same as the first one. So the first one is you're ordering items and then you're coming to resell them. You're ordering them from a cheaper place and then you're selling them at the market price, and then you're getting the margin as your profit, right? This sourcing items for people is more of like acting like a middleman, and you don't even have to go to Alibaba for this. Let's say a good example, like I know a friend who needs a new phone, and I have another friend who has a shop where they sell phones and stuff. Yeah, I can talk to this friend of mine who has a shop and get in like an agreement where it could be either, let's say I'm bringing new clients and then I get a certain cut of the price, or they give you the item so that you can go sell it on their behalf, and then they'll pay you for acting as the middleman. So it's more of like commission, but it's just like you connecting the buyers with the sellers, and then as being the middleman, you get your margins in the middle. So that could work for many things, not just phones. Let's say if you know people who sell electronics, if you know people who sell like anything that you know people that are looking for, you can just like act as a middleman for that. Tip number four on how you can make money as a uni student or just a person who's looking to make an extra cash is registering to platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or there is TELUS and Appen. So these are essentially online websites that they'll pay you for your time. So for instance, apps like Upwork and Fiverr, you'll be selling your skills. And I know on Upwork, there are some kind of skills that you need a certain level of experience to do or whatever, but there are a lot of entry-level jobs like data entry, just like filling forms for people. There are a lot of like mundane jobs that people pay people to do those for them, and you could register on the platform and just do just that. Like I remember this one time I had a gig on Upwork, and the gig was just to watch a conference. So it was a 30-minute conference, and I was supposed to watch the conference and just give feedback on the conference. And I was paid $15 for that. Yeah, that's simple. So there are a lot of works like that, and then a lot of data entry, administrative support. And the good thing about platforms like this, they don't need you to have experience, for as long as you can prove you can do the job, and you just get to build your own portfolio as you do more gigs on the platform. So I think it's a good place, especially if you're a uni student or you just need something you can do from home. That's also good. And then websites like TELUS and Appen, they train. I know for TELUS, for one, TELUS is a company that trains AI to like do different stuff. They have different jobs. Could be just like watching YouTube videos and then saying what you think about the video. Do you think the videos are appropriate and all of that? So because they want human raters to rate things so that their AI can like relate to the human knowledge. So you're gonna be paid for your time for those kind of gigs. So you could look into those websites as well. Another option that you could do is tutoring others. And I know for this, you need a certain level of academic excellence to be able to do this, but it's a good way to make an extra money on the side, especially if you're in uni. You could either teach your friends, or I know teaching your friends, in most cases, you won't get paid for that, but you could look for people who are looking for people to pay for to be taught. Yeah, you could teach like high school students or people in doing their masters. Like I know a lot of people who are doing their masters, and because they had a big gap between their first degree and their masters, there are a lot of things that they need to be brushed on. So you could look into those as well. Because even I myself, when I was taking my masters, I'd pay someone to teach me actuarial science because I was just not that equipped. And the thing about master's education is that it's very much on the surface because there are things that they assume we know already. But then sometimes it's just that I forgot all of that. And then I need someone else to like brush me off, especially with actuarial science. It's like a lot of math, guys. So yeah, I pay someone to teach me that. And I know for fact that a lot of people that are looking for people to teach them different things. And you could be the one teaching them. So look into that as well. And another thing is selling secondhand clothes, or just basically selling anything, especially right now that like Instagram shops are a thing. So if you want to like extra photo something, look at something that you're passionate about and see if you could turn that into a business, like selling whatever you want to sell, but just like improve your knowledge on like social media management so that you could like make a good Instagram. Yeah, teach yourself social media marketing so that you could do like good marketing for your products, because in the end of the day, the success of your business is highly dependent on your marketing skills. So just like teach yourself that, and then you'll be able to sell most things online. So if you want to sell clothes, if you want to sell accessories and all that, but that's also like a very good way to make money. And another way that you could like use is volunteering to places. So volunteering is kind of tricky because not all places pay volunteers, but I know some places do pay volunteers. At least they give you an allowance, which in most cases is more than just an allowance. So yeah, but another advantage of volunteering is that you're building your network, which means especially if you're in uni, you're creating that you're creating the network that you need after uni to like apply for jobs and all that. So say volunteering is also a good place to start and like make use of your time in uni. Yeah. So those are the ways I would advise for you to look into if you're in uni and you want to make some extra cash, or if you're just looking for an extra stream of income. Like all of these are tested and proven in Tanzanian market, by the way. For instance, the first one is selling from Alibaba. I myself have done it, and I remember like I used to make around, in a bad month, I would make 300K to 500K. And in a good month, I'll make 800K plus. I remember this month, I made like 1.2 million. And mind you, I was still a university student. I still had my boom. I had allowance and all that. I know it's a lot of money for a university student, but I think it just allows you to do so much still. And the fact that you start early, then it gives you room to do like other things as well. So all of these ways are actually tested in the Tanzanian market, and just see which one work for you and give it a try. It could work for you as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you try one of these ways that I've shared, and until next time, bye bye. Adios. Mwah.